Right now, I'm having a cup of tea. It's like almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I have just taken my nap. And after, I'm here in Palau for almost like 26 years. And but this time, I don't have much picture outside. So maybe I just want to remember my very first time to be an OFW. OFW is an overseas foreign workers from the Philippines going abroad to make a living. I think it started like 1990 when it was implemented by the government, but before that I was already started in Singapore. It started because I was a mother of 4 and my husband was so irresponsible. He is not working. So by the time I got 4 kids, my eldest was 10 and my youngest was 2. So when I was in the Philippines, I was working in semiconductors. First was semiconductors, the Stanford Microsystem, and then I moved to Timex watches. On that time, Timex watches was started in the Philippines, so I was one of the pioneer. Luckily, I got when I applied, I was accepted, so I worked there from 1989 to 92. Yeah, 89 to 90. No. Sorry. I was not yet in Singapore in 1989. I went to Singapore like oh yeah, I don't remember much. Yeah. It's since I am already 67 years old, sometimes my memory is not so clear. 89. No, I work in Timex for 5 years, 1989 to 92, and then on the year 1992, they moved to Cebu. But I don't want to go to Cebu. I was thinking since I will be going away for my kids, so maybe I'll go abroad. Working in Timex Philippines was very very nice. We have this meal subsidy, and then we have a nice salary. On that time, I can work overtime. I always make double shift because you see, my husband is not working indeed. He was taking care of our little children, but sometimes when I go home, it's not good. He will leave the children, and then luckily we are just staying on the wings of my in-laws, my parents-in-law house. That on that time it was very difficult. But anyway, I want to forget that in-laws escapades. I just want to begin my story when I was starting to be a OFW. Since my vlogs is for my OFW life. So, on the year 92, I applied in Singapore. I have a cousin over there, and on that time, I did not spend because I have a cousin over there. She was working with a Malaysian Singaporean family, and there was this the daughter of her employer needs a babysitter for a newly born baby. I think, wow. So on that time, I was so excited to be a overseas worker. Not thinking much that I will leave my children, my young children, and the youngest is like 5 year old that time. 5 year old, yeah, and the eldest is 10. They were four, three girls and a boy, and the eldest one was 10 on that time. The second was 8. Oh no no, yeah, 8 years old, and then the 6 years old, and then the 5 year old boy, one and only boy. My boy on that time, I used to. He has no barber on that time. I used to cut his hair. So on the day I was going, it was September 1992. I was so excited. Uh, although I already board on a plane going to Boracay, but going abroad on the first time was very full of excitement that time. So I was so ready. My heart is palpitating. so so anyway, before that we kept exchanging calls. My cousin always calling me, and then my employer to be, oh okay, Adelina, you gonna do this like that. We will send you the plane ticket, and on the time there's no visa. I will be go there as a tourist. So it was a mistake. The first time I get, there was two types of passport that time. If you're for a tourist or for a worker. The first time I got a worker passport. So but when I went to the airport, you know what? I was denied because they were looking for my contract, but I don't have a contract. So I went home. I went home. Then I took another visa. No, another passport. The first time, I used my maiden name. So for as a worker. But the second time, I used my my name, the name of my husband, all my, because since then, because in the Philippines, all my since I was married, I need to use my husband's family name. So on that, so I applied for that this name, Adelina Cabuso. So I applied for another passport, and then I went to the airport, and then I need a pocket money. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. So I need a pocket money on that time. And do you know, when I was on the airport, my ticket was lost. I was wondering why it was lost. I was just, so of course I was a first timer. There was this janitor sweeping the floor. So, and then suddenly, so when I went to the counter, how come my plane ticket? Oh no, it was like this. I remember. I give my passport to the counter, and then I remember there was this roaming around. There was this janitor roaming around. When she returned my passport, the ticket was not there. You know, huh? On that time, I have plenty. I have plenty escapades on that the OWA, the POAA. I have plenty to tell you about them during that time. So, when I went to that counter, she told me I have no ticket. I insisted, I gave you my ticket. Why, how come? And then this janitor boy came to me. Oh, are you looking for your ticket? I pick up a ticket. Oh my goodness. Because I know already what to do. Even though it was my first time, I'm not that dumb. So I told the cashier, okay, I'll go up to the what you call, it was a Philippine Airlines ticket. Never mind, I go to the office to check. So when they were they know that I know what to do, and then this janitor came, And then he said, ma'am, have you lost your ticket? How come it was with you? No, I pick it up. And then he asked me for 20 pesos. Oh my God. Never mind, 20 pesos. So, when I was on the immigration, so you know what, I prepared this, they said, you know, what you call this, show money. You need to have a show money because I was going as a tourist, ha? So, what I did is, I bring some pesos, I think like 100 pesos, and then my cousin sent me a Singapore dollars. So I put it at at the top, and then I show to the immigration. You know this immigration? She even uh, what you call? She told me, "Hey, do you are you going for a tourist? You are not. You don't look like a tourist. You know what, huh? In that airport that time, ay nako, you really make you will have a sudden hit for their behavior." Also, I told her, oh, why? You can give me even, maybe I think even singkong duling you cannot give me. Because I want to make a living. So, and then maybe she was, she was, what you call, annoyed or what? Oh, never mind, you go. So, that is the story. So, I board on the airplane. When I was on the airplane inside, that's only how I felt. I was very, very sad. Yeah. I was crying on the airplane, and then na only then I remember that I was leaving my four children. My four children, I left it to my mother because my husband, I don't know, I don't think he was responsible. He was asking me to leave two for them, for my in-laws, and to no, my children are tightly tight. I told them nobody can separate. Whenever the other one is, everybody will be there. So I was crying on the airplane. I did not notice much. There was no vlog on that time, so I just want to story. I just want to tell you the story. So I was started to cry, and then when you know what, when the plane was moving, then only then I was start crying because oh my God, I said I will leave my children. But so on that time, when the airplane was taking off, I was praying, okay, I said I leave you Philippines because I will find my future. I will find my my living for my children because my 10-year-old is already grade 4 on that time, and then two of them are already in the school, so I need to make a living for them. That is so so uh, when I was on, and then I got a flight of 3.5 hours to Singapore, Manila, Singapore. So when I was on the air, it was a long traffic on the air because Singapore, I think, was a very busy port, very busy airport. At the top, we are just roaming. I was because at the very beginning of every time I fly, I want to the I always ask when I book for a ticket. I was always asking that I want to sit by the window. So while I was sitting on the window, I could see the layer of airplane. I could see there was on the top, and we in the middle, and I could see the low. There's another one and the other one. Wow! So we were so long at the air. So maybe on my next story, I will tell you how I am uh, how I met my employers in Singapore. So, okay. For now, we have only a storytelling first for storytelling. Okay? From now on, for a while, maybe storytelling because I don't have a vlog now. Maybe there's so much to show already. I did show you all my house and all some parts of Palau. So for now, I just want to recall my first how I did able to get abroad. Bye. See you next vlog.